It's week 2 of the 2024 season. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the 49ers and the Vikings. And it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. It's week 2 of this NFL season. A couple of teams feeling good, Greg. Victory in the season opener, and that gives you just great momentum off the schneid to start the season. Now, what's ahead for these guys?
Going into week 1 was always kind of an interesting deal, Mike, and I always felt as a player, you prepare months for week 1, and then you prepare 7 days for week 2. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and here you have both teams.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off, and off we go from Minneapolis. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft out of USC. It's Sam Darnold.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
When you really dive deep and study some of the best quarterbacks, not only in today's game at the moment, Mike, in the NFL, but really throughout history of the league, the best quarterbacks, they hold themselves to a standard that nobody else in the organization could ever hold them to. Anything their coach asks of them, they want to be even better than that, and that's really what makes them special. So we had a chance to talk to him this week. He says, I have to be better. I need to put my team in more positive situations. That's the type of leadership that everybody goes out and tries to seek and bring into their organization at the quarterback position. Now he just needs everyone else around him to try to keep pace.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw.
This one intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
The home team's offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Man who traded green and gold for Viking purple, it's Aaron Jones. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Darnold. Open man is Brandon Powell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. On the handoff, Jones. He's going to have the Vikings 1st down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football. Darnold. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Here's Darnold. This one complete to Oliver. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. They'll put Addison in motion. On 3rd down, here's Jones. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the 1st down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Now Darnold. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing, Darnold. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Niners offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to the air is Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Back to the air again is Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Throwing again is Purdy. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. Third down coming up. Purdy works out of the pistol. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
And that just can't happen. Third and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Now Purdy. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
This is Jones. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Darnold to throw. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Devondre Campbell brings him down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Darnold now to throw into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson, Minnesota. It's his second touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Samuel gonna see what he can do. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in Week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll manage to get to the 33. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end.
That's the game of 3. Brings up 3rd and
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. Quick throw here is complete.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about. And we're going to see what it looks like.
The 49ers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll send a tight end in motion right. 3rd and short. Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings.
Complete to Jawan Jennings. A gain of 27 on the play. And the 49er first down.
First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll motion over Samuel. 3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Jones. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made by Devondre Campbell. It's the gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing again is Purdy. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Back to the air again is Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positions. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Vikings offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That's 17 yards, and that's a 1st down. They run straight ahead with Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will score! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Vikings! His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings will take a 14-6 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Open man is Jennings. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So Kittle comes in motion. Pass brought in by Samuel. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Throwing again is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, San Francisco.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
49ers 13.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Howell now to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A run. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Purdy now on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will open up a 6-point lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Howell now to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset, because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on.
To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Howell now to bring it back. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's Darnold. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick. I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, back to you and Greg in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Patriots leading that one in the second quarter. Drake May has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Aaron Rodgers, a touchdown pass there. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown reception. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Samuel going to see what he can do. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. On 1st and 10, Purdy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Ayuk working across, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And
that is good. What a throw. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw, it's Purdy. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Powell now to bring it back. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This one into the hands of Powell. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Darnold now to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the give, it's Jones. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's the gain of 3, brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw is Darnold. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
There's that man again, another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Motion man is the tight end going right. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pickup of 8. On second down, Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead.
Vikings 14.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers add on to their already sizable lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Powell now to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now, Darnold. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
Darnold to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Here's Darnold again. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore. And he's going to score again. How about that? second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers stretch things out even further. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing, Darnold. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Now Jones. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Darnold. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. On the ground now with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Vikings, 1st down.
They'll run it here with Jones to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. Hey, Greg, this has been something to watch. Let's go through some of these highlights. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown.
And this is one of those games where dreams are a reality, Mike, and you just can't ever predict when you're going to have a game like today, where just every play call, every ball that you throw, every option that you have downfield is wide open and productive. It's pretty incredible, the ability for them to continue to have their way with this defense, because barring some sort of change from this secondary where they come up with some answers, I don't even think they're done scoring just yet.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A throw on the move is caught. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll look to pick this up. 3rd and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On the handoff, Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy headed back on the field for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. 2nd and 11. They'll send a tight end in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The 49ers out for the punt. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Darnold now to throw. This one complete to Oliver. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down. To throw is Darnold. There's that man again. Another catch.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Darnold to the air once more. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The 49ers offense and Brandon Ayuk ready to take over once more. And it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They run once more with McCaffrey. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. Now Purdy has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the 49ers first down.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 5. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is, and for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Darnold. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one into the hands of Powell. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw again is Darnold. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Darnold to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw again. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Here's Darnold again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throwing, Darnold. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory here away from home to run their early season record to 2-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.